This is Intuitive Page Flipping with Miss Jane Says, Part 7, or 8, I don't know yet. Song, Crew Love, Cloud, could be significant for the collective. How can we feel so happy, so good when those we love are still in misery? Can we really break away and lead satisfying lives despite their circumstances? Yes, we can. Moving forward anyways, be patient. Other people's recovery is not our job. We cannot make them recover. We cannot make them happy. Breathe. For how and when we shall change. This is not a self-help program. In this miraculous and effective program that has brought about recovery and change for millions, we become changed by working the steps. Nice, because it works if you work it. Today, God help me surrender. Help them all. Oh, this was cut out different from the Language of Letting Go book. This was cut out of the ages 6 to 7, 8 to 9 developmental skills and conscious parenting tips and things. Ideas to help children build communication skills. Challenge the children. I'm also hearing challenge children with challenges. Or maybe they just needed more challenge. School-age children like to master new skills. Make a game out of everyday tasks and encourage them to think out loud as they problem solve. Challenge them to see how quickly something can be done, or encourage them to try stacking or sorting items in a new way. Inspire children to find creative ways to do something and talk about their ideas. I remember I tried to count out loud or do a math problem, and I'd start doing this and like writing, and they'd be like, stop doing that and don't talk out loud. I was like, I don't know how I'm supposed to fucking give you your answer if you don't let me speak to you. So funny. Why don't you just talk to each other? Have you seen how well that went? Fuck no. Sometimes it may appear easier to let the relationship die from lack of attention rather than risk ending it. Sometimes it may appear easier to let the other person take responsibility for ending the relationship. We may be tempted to take a passive approach instead of saying how we feel. She climbed all the way up with those on her arms. Well, that looks fun. I'm thinking that if I was her, when I was a little kid, my parents would have told me, don't do that. Keep the toys with that thing over there. That's what that's for. You can't play with the toys any other way. But why not? I would have asked. This is how I get to do something different with my kids. I think this is a brilliant idea. It looks like fun. Let's keep doing it. Whee! And the answer to why would be because I said so. And then I'd grow up and I'd think, no, it's because I say so. And if my kids ask me why, I'm going to tell them a reasonable explanation, and not just because I'm the oldest, I'm your mother, you have to. It's going to be because this is the reasonable way to do things. Do you have a suggestion on how to do it differently? And then I will take that in consideration, and I'll let my kids be kids.